In this video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about scatter plots. So if we have a problem like this that says, what is the equation of the trend line in the scatter plot? And here's our trend line, and we could see this scatter plot here. So first thing to do is understand slope-intercept form. So we know y equals mx plus b. This is slope-intercept form. M is the slope, B is the y-intercept. Okay, the rate of change is the same as slope. So slope equals the change in y over the change in x, which equals the rise over the run, which equals m. So now we just pick 2 points on the graph that are easy to read. And we can see here the 2 points are here, point 1 and point 2. Point 1 is at 3, 4, and point 2 is at 6, 6. Okay, so now we can just calculate the slope with change in y over change in x, and it's equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Well, where do we get these points? Well, we get them from point 1 and point 2. Here, point 1 has x1, y1, point 2 has x2, y2. Now we just plug in those numbers into the equation. So y2 minus y1 is 6 minus 4, and then x2 minus x1 is 6 minus 3. That's what we have here. That equals to 2 over 3, which equals m, which equals the slope. Okay, so here's the y-intercept. Now we have to figure out the y-intercept. We can use a point and the slope to solve for b, which is the y-intercept. So we could actually see the y-intercept is here, but in some cases you can't see it. So what you need to do is we use the slope that we calculated and a point that we know, and we plug it into this equation to solve for b. So we're going to use point 1, which is 3, 4, and our slope. So let's plug in y is 4 here, right? And then 2/3 is our slope, and 3 is our x plus b. Now you just solve for b. So when you do that, these two cancel out. Then you have 4 equals 2 plus b, and then you move the 2 over, becomes negative 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. So we're left with b equals 2, which is what we have here. And so our equation is y equals 2/3 x plus 2 after we plug in the values that we know, the slope and the y-intercept, into this equation. And that's it. That's how you work with a scatter plot. And don't worry if you don't understand that right away. You could just rewatch the video. As well, take a look at the description. There's a link there to my ebook. You could download it. In the ebook, you'll find a link to this very lesson, and you could follow along in the ebook as you watch the video. As well, in the description, you'll find links to other videos of mine that I've done that are similar. You could check those out. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for listening.